timing? What was Robin's plan?
Day 54. So we are starting, obviously, Walker Pass, where we jumped off to go into Ridgecrest, and we are headed to Kennedy Meadows. Kennedy Meadows was I've said this I think before, the beginning of the Sierras. It's 3 days away if you do like 3 18s, I think. We're going to take 4 days, so 4 12s or something. We're just going to try and slow walk it because we're going to get there. We're going to take 2 or 3 days off and enjoy it. Sandman is going to meet us there. I think he is now 100% convinced to just go up there. It's only, like I said, it's like 50 miles. Keep resting. He's feeling a lot better today, so it's like he's going to maybe take a week or a little bit more off, and then he'll be super ready to go for the Sierras. So that's all working out real well. I think that's kind of it. We are going to the first water. It's like 12 miles, and we can camp right around there. This water is supposed to be traces of uranium in it, which could give you cancer. Whatevs. Monkeys be monkeying. Break spot with a view. It's about 12:45, might be 1. I never check before I start the camera. It's all kind of looked what you've seen. Just been kind of following this ridge around. There's a little climbing at the beginning, and then now it's just been kind of cruisy and nice. Said we're going pretty slow today. We're only doing like 12 something, and just leisurely into Kennedy Meadows. I know I already said that, but anyway, we took a break, and we weren't really hungry yet from our giant breakfast. It was wonderful, but now we're hungry. So there's a little campsite up here. We're supposed to have some lunch. There's a guy that passed us that we know. We haven't seen him since the aqueduct, the night hike. That's the last time we seen him. So he took a couple of days off somewhere, Tehachapi, I think. So he just came by. So that was cool. So he might be there. Everyone, I think, is going to bottleneck right into Kennedy Meadows. You should see a lot of familiar faces there. Here's something. What's up? Hello. Found a good shady spot for lunch. We all had about an hour and 15-minute lunch where we just kind of snacked, mainly talked and hung out. Such a lazy day. We only have like 7 miles left, and it's not gonna be very hard. But there's a cool plaque coming up. I don't know exactly what it is, but we'll see that. Here comes the plaque. Got a good view too. Mount Jenkins, 7921, honor of James Charles Jenkins, author of Naturalist Mountaineer, sponsored by Friends of Jim, United States, Board of Geographic Names, December 1984. Pretty cool. All right, coming up is water. We can get water here instead of the uranium water. So we'll do that. Okay, we're here at the nuclear spring. Let's go take a look at that. Even though we already got water at the little creek, let's take a look. Can't remember what this place is called. I'll put it on here. Getting all your stuff real nucleared?
Hey, I hope so.
Doesn't look bad.
It's pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Day 55. Today will be the biggest day to Kennedy Meadows. It's going to be like 17, maybe 17 and a half miles, which isn't that bad, but there's a big climb, so it'll be a tough day. But then tomorrow is just like 12 and a half miles to a nice campsite. And then an easy stroll in. Actually got to kind of like go slow because they don't open till 11 for lunch. So we might get there a little before that, so slow in. Everything's kind of looked the same this morning. This is my view behind me. In front of me is this. It doesn't look that big, but it's big. I just saw somebody way up there. There's a little tiny little ant. Had to climb. I don't know if you can see the trail there. Climbs, goes around the ridge. Let's go behind this thing and then up and switch back around and go up. And this isn't the big climb today, but today's going to kind of suck a little bit. Almost to the top. I thought this was a good little view. You should see it too. It's kind of plateaued off, obviously. Come around this ridge and climb a little more. Heading downhill. Got about 2.5 miles to water. Maybe 2. And that'll be the last water till camp, which is like 11 and a half miles past that. Here we go. Nice. I'll take the morning break here too. Back on the move. Take about a 35 minute break there. Load it up with water, snacks, all that stuff. Next 5.4 miles is all uphill. We'll do, I think it's about 1,920 feet in the 5.4, so you get it. Idea is to get to the top and have lunch. It's getting hot, and you know, yikes. I'm less than 2 miles into this climb. We had long lunch, and the rest of the way is pretty much all downhill. This is the most cruisy section right now that I'm on. I've been going a couple miles. It's only, no, I've probably gone 4. So from lunch, it's only just like 7.3, I think, to our campsite. The campsite's supposed to be like a nice actual campground, like where people, like civilians, can camp. So that'll be kind of cool. Hasn't been much to see. It's all kind of the same thing. I think you saw most of it this morning when I was up high. Now I'm just kind of in the trees. I did get, when we were up high, we had a little bit of service, and Shoeless and I got a text from Sandman. He did go ahead and go up to Kennedy Meadows, which is not very far. It's only like, I think it's a little less than 50 by trail, and by car I'm sure it's 30. There's a direct road. But anyway, he's up there, and he told us he's having a giant fat hamburger and fries and lounging around with a bunch of people that we know, so he's happy. We're on the back side of that around today. We were up there. Going a few more miles, it's starting to change. A lot of this flat rock area. It's pretty cool. See up here. It's slight, but it's a change. You know, once we get through this and get to Kennedy Meadows, we'll basically be done with, we'll be just a hair over 700 miles and be done with all the desert section. It's going to just keep changing like this. Here's some more rock up here. I'll try and get you some good video. Found the best one I can find right here. It's windy, so we're trying to figure it out. Shoeless is right down here. Kate's going to be down there too. It does have little privies. It's kind of nice, but I don't know. As I said, tomorrow will be easy day. We're only doing 12.2 or something, and it's just a big up and then right back down. And when we get to the bottom, that's where we stay. And then tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, Kennedy Meadows, and a lot of laziness is going to happen at Kennedy Meadows. See you guys tomorrow.